I'm back. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, even though it's, the day after, but still. Hello! I'm back to do more things! And we have Dust Bunny back. It's time for shenanigans. It's only been a few months since I did the Manderville stuff. But now that I'm current, I figure, I may as well continue. Happy holidays, Lion! It's good to see you. Doing Manderville stuff. I hope you're doing well. Did you have a good holiday? I love Dust Bunny. He's just going all over the place. What the heck is he doing? You can see him. Here, stop hiding him. Oh, and then he hides himself. Of course he does. The nerve. Let's see, what happened last time? We were doing something with the Coliseum. I'm glad to hear you had a good holiday. That is good. Yes. I've been, that's a pretty darn good way to spend the holidays. Good food stuff. I did. I had a great holiday. I had a fun time. I was gifted a time card for a subscription to Final Fantasy. So I'm pretty stoked about that. Yeah. My family knows me well. Let me see. What the heck was I doing last time? Let's see. Frustrated at yet another interruption at the hands of his nemesis, Hildebrand, Bradine has resolved to continue the investigation at the Coliseum, where the Mithril Cup melee will soon begin. Return and speak with Dower Meadow. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it is pretty nice. I feel spoiled to have more video game time. Do you feel the anticipation in the air, my friend? This shall go down in Eorzean history as the greatest battle since I slew that dragon. That did actually happen, yes? Totally. I shall find a suitable vantage point to observe Miss Avila in combat. Until I have ascertained the trickery behind her abilities, you are to keep a wide berth of her blade. Understood? Oh yeah! There's suspicious stuff. You came to say hello, you need to do the sleeps. Oh, you have a good night too. Thank you for stopping by. It was good to see you. Sleep well. Where's your wife, Dim? Say goodbye. There you go. Got a goodbye from the kitty too. All right. Let's see what Dower Meadow has to say to us. There you are. I was this close to starting the melee without you. They just waited a few months for me to come back. I'd be remiss not only to tell you that there's been a slight change of plans. Another contestant suffered a last-minute injury, and none other than our very own Ultros has stepped in to take his place. What? Okay. With everyone's favorite octopus joining you two in the fray, spectators are just pouring in, and bookmakers across town are raking in the gill, which ain't a bad thing for us. Word has it that Master Fairgaze himself has taken with my promotional skills. Aye, the future's looking bright for old Dower Meadow, it is. So what you say, are you ready to get your asses kicked? Gahar! Yes, we are ready for battle. Alright, why is he still talking? Aye, that's what I like to hear. Ladies and gents, it's time for blades to whirl and limbs to fly. Ah, please, you tell me you mean fly whilst still attached to my body? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, plutocrats and paupers, open your eyes and steel your stomachs. The Mithril Cup, brought to you by our ever-charitable friends at Amangina and Sons Mineral Concern, your concern is our concern, is about to begin. Who will stand atop the heap of maimed bodies? Hail the band! Who will stand atop the heap of maimed bodies and twisted limbs to claim victory? Will it be the tempestuous Avila of Alamigo, Dimma, the famed warrior of light, or who was that grinning fool again? Yeah, that's right. Humberbatch, agent of infamy and imbecile extraordinaire. Or will it be our 11th hour entry, Ultros, the 8-legged purple purveyor of pain? Wahaha, here I am! Did you miss me? Aye, I'd say we have a battle for the ages here, folks. Combatants, take your positions and let the battles begin. Suspicious. Alright, you know the deal. We team up and wipe out the others. Then, when it's just the two of us, I'll take a dive. And you receive your share of the winnings. I have not forgotten our promise. The brand. What's he doing in fact? Oh. Look at Avila's blade spin! Why, she's a veritable whirlwind of death and destruction out there. They breed 'em tough in Alamigo, that's for certain. Oh! You are next. Bring it. Here we go, ladies and gents. Once my buddy gets a whiff of these raw truffles, he'll be sneezing up a storm. Literally. Gaffafafa. Oh. No. Ah, nothing like the rich aroma of roasted truffles. All this fighting is giving Uncle Ulti an appetite. Is it time for dinner yet? Wait a minute. Roasted truffles? Braised in savory sauce, just like Mother used to make them. Feel free to have seconds. There's a whole sackful where that came from. That meddling musclehead? What's taking him so damned long? The girl's gaze gives it away. Open that gate at once. Oh. Funga? Oh. What is that monstrosity? Master Typhon, is that your stomach I hear rumbling? Could I interest you in some roasted truffles, perhaps? What fascinating friends you have, Ulti. Why, just look at this charming little nose. Is he perhaps suffering from a case of the sniffles? Oh no! Could it be? Avila's vaunted Tempest Blade was that monster all along. The girls played us all for fools. Don't look at me. It was all her idea. I'm just a stupid octopus. You were the one who approached me, you double-dealing fiend. I just wanted to experience the thrill of battle. You know, for my work and all. Come on, Dower. Has Uncle Ulti ever lied to you? That is so uncomfy. What did I tell ye? I knew there was something fishy about that Alamegan whore. Ooh, damn. Alamegans. Puh. Beggars and brutes, the lot of them. We give them a home in our lands, and this is the thanks we get? Send her to Garlemald for all I care. Just get her out of my sight before I get sick. Oh my gosh. You freaking serious? But I just wanted to... My sister. I feel for the girl. Really, my little octopus heart goes out to her. But the rules are the rules, right? Now, if Uncle Ulti may be so bold. I say we call off the melee and have a final showdown between these 3 remaining competitors. That would be me, my buddy Typhon, and Dimma here. What do you say, Mr. Warrior of Light? Aye, that's what we want to see. Old Tros, Old Tros. Oh, why are they cheering for Ultros? Well, this is a most unprecedented turn of events. But who am I to deny the wishes of such a passionate crowd of martial arts aficionados? The venue, Halatali. The fighters, the tag team of Ultros and Typhon versus the Warrior of Light, who will be left standing when the storm is settled. Be there or miss a battle for the ages. Honestly, Avila did not need his help. Like, she took everyone else out with the... classic. Oh, he did. What do you think, Dust Bunny? Yup. I think Hildebrand's in a little bit of trouble. So, to review. The truffles were to elicit a sneeze from the octopus's oversized crony, which would be positioned so as to appear it was coming from the Alamegan girl's blade, allowing the two to sweep away their opponents with ease. No wonder I wasn't able to see it sooner. It's quite possibly the most imbecilic scheme I've encountered in my years as a consulting inspector. At any rate, we have no choice but to trust in your abilities now, Dimma. Let us make for Halatali. Alright, off we go. Oh, look at these two all fancy, running around. They look like positively ready for the holidays. Okay. He did not fight as a gentleman. No, he did not. Dust Bunny, don't you dare fall. He's trying to drop his rock off the side of the railing there. Alright. We continue. Ah! Oh dear. Okay. This way. Oh my goodness, this storyline. I am very intrigued to see what things end up looking like when you get up to the higher levels. Well, this tourney's turned into a right mess. With all the trouble I took preparing consolation prizes for the melee, it looks like we won't be needing them after all. Of course, as long as you're bringing in the spectators and the profits, I could give a nut's arse. Ha ha ha. Now, I know what you're thinking. 2 against 1 ain't fair, especially when one of the two is the size of a small house, so here's the deal. Why don't you bring along some of your friends for the battle? Let's say 7 of them. That should even the odds, aye? The dragon's neck now available? What? Okay. I was not expecting that. Is this a trial? What is this? Is this a dungeon? Also, why is there no music? It's scaring me a little bit. Confront Ultros atop. What is it under? It's not going to be under PvP. Oh, it's literally right there. Huh. Okay. Oh. Now that we've got that, what do we do? Well, I am leveling warrior. I suppose I can, go ahead and continue the hunt log for that. Let's see. Wait, where is this? East Shroud, Central Shroud, South Shroud. We'll go to Corthus, Central Highlands. See if we get some music there too. It's a little weird being in the middle of Thanalan with no music. Oh. Oh, well, we got music. We got some organs. Oh, hello, Radish. Alright. Boulder Downs. Look at this. Look at this little dude. He makes the most fun sound when he walks too. Alright. Let's see. Boulder Downs. There we go. This is kind of what I do when I, like, play the game on my own. I kind of, like, go around and just... Oh, he's fluttering. I don't know. I just do other things while I'm waiting. Be productive. I suppose I could swap from, Reaper. Is this level 50? Go in as White Mage. Although, I do have tanks, but I don't know. I've never done it before. Won't have the confidence. Tank by myself. On a thing I've never done before. How many of these do I need? 4? 5. Oof. 5 of these dudes. Yeah, I may go ahead and just swap to White Mage and queue as White Mage, see if I can get in faster. Wait, what is this, level 50? I could try to do this unsynced. That would be something. I mean, granted, I don't know if there's anything special that you need more people for. Plus, it's kind of, I don't know, it's fun to do it the first time with other people. Okay. Everything's in the East Shroud or Mordona. Guess back to Mordona. Alright. So we're in the Fog Fens. Yeah, this way. I do like this mount. It's so much fun. Oh, I can't land here. I gotta do the little move it does. Okay, if this goes for too much longer, I'll probably just go ahead and unsync it. Go in there on Red Mage. Maybe just going on. Honestly. Like, Red Mage is my highest item level. It's got all my gear on it for high-end stuff, but like, I don't know. I like running things on him as a reader. Okay. East Shroud, Western Lenosha, Central Shroud. Wait, what did I just kill? Was that Maelstrom or something? Oh. That must have been a hunt. What was that? It was Marauder. What? Oh. I'm going crazy. Look, I'm lazy. I don't want to fight all of the things. I just want to fight one of the things. I'm trying to get all of my tanks to level 50 so that I can lessen the gear I have. Well, I'm trying to get everything to level 90, but tanks I'm focusing on especially right now because I have them all leveled up enough that I may as well. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna this. Because I cannot be bothered. I am a lazy person sometimes. Alright. Whoops. I am pushing all the wrong buttons. There we go. Unrestricted party. Let's see if I can do this. Moment of truth. Combatants, the final confrontation will be held here, atop the dragon's neck. All members of a team fall from the platform, they forfeit the match. Seafood soup is not on the menu today, kids. Okay, so if all members fall off the platform, they wait a minute. Is this gonna be just like the gold saucer thingy? Okay. I feel like such a sucker. And Tima claims the mithril cup. Literally 30 seconds. Oh my word. Well, there is a downside to the sinking these things. I still have no idea how this fight goes. But we carry on, and I'll fight it one day. Oh, cool! A minion! Heck yeah! Excellent! Okay! Well, that's that. It's like a true warrior of light. Good show, Dimma. Your performance has earned us front row seats at the awards ceremony. This should afford us the perfect vantage point to thwart the thief. Come, let us return to the Colosseum. Oh yeah! We've been chasing a thief. The Phantom Thief, that's right. There's this whole Phantom Thief thing going on. It's water time. Okay, I cannot wait to get geared up so that I can look as cool as this. It's such a cool look. There we go. Don't mind me clicking all the wrong things. Oh. Alright, there they are. It was a battle for the ages, but a worthy victor has risen to claim the spoils. And now, let's take a look at the relic that our champion has won. And the funga guy. Behold, from the personal vaults of Master Feargeese himself, the Warden's Grace, a timeless treasure the likes of which our realm has never seen. One that's earned the attention of Eorzea's most prominent pilfer. Gahahar. A ring. It was pretty. Above you! Ladies and gentlemen, inspectors and invertebrates, the opening act dragged on overlong. I'm sorry, I was distracted beating Endwalker. But worry not, the main event is about to begin. The thief. I know that you paid well for your seats here today, but I can assure you that my performance will not leave you disappointed. Now, I invite one and all to sit back and enjoy the show. Don't get distracted by the pretty colors. Vile fiend, mark my words, you've stolen your last treasure. I swear it on the Manderville name. Oh no. It's Greg. Gilgamesh. I think not, Hildegard. Greg? 'Tis always a pleasure to reunite with old friends, but your timing truly leaves something to be desired. Dimma, you bested me once, but not today. I shall have my revenge when I pierce your chest with my spear. Do you not mean your skewer? My spear! Oh, here we go. Vile thief! Is there not a shred of honor in you? Return my weapon at once! Guys, the ring. Oh, seems we have an unexpected guest. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I fear attendance at today's performance is by invitation only. Uh-oh. Now it's raining truffles? But the battle's already... Master Typhon? Just a moment. I'm sure I had a tissue here somewhere. Go, Dim, go. Dragonfire Dim. He's just sliding slightly. Alas and alack, the ring sails straight into the hands of the fiend. Dim, do it! Dim! Dim! Giving up so soon, are we? Those don't sound like the words of a Manderville man. Wait. What? Oh, it's him. Godbert Manderville. Oh. What am I watching? But of course, brilliant, Father. If the ring won't come to us, I shall go to the ring. Why, it'll be just like Dalamud. Hildebrand, Heliodor, Maximilian Manderville. I'm dizzy. Skyward as only a Manderville can! The LB noise! Father, you do not understand! At least they tried. Okay. It looked like... You know what? I'm not even gonna say it. 997, 998, 990. The chicken with the... Oh. What are we watching? What is a fast forward conversation? These legs, they look strangely familiar. Oh dear. Ha! Put a little too much spin on that one, it seems. Not exactly as planned, but who can argue with the results? Save for one thing. This ring is a fake. But no matter. I have a feeling this will lead me to the true treasure. Until next time, friends, you have been a most attentive audience. That key! But bloody hells! Guards, seize the fiend at once! Oh, just Tower Meadow, okay. It's too late, sir. The second prize, the Ring of Inquiry, it's gone. Second prize? What is the meaning of this? Many-faced fiend or no, the man spoke true. A master goldsmith's eye cannot be deceived. This sun sphere is clearly a second-rate replica. Preposterous. It's, just the dim lighting. Yes, if you'll step over here... Oh, Dar Meadow! Dar Meadow! Have you taken ill, friend? You seem to be perspiring most heavily. Let's not be too hasty, friends. I can explain. Oh. He's alive! No. Poor Hildebrand. I sold out my honor, joined forces with that odious octopus, all for a false treasure. What a fool I've been. Whatever was I thinking? Do not berate yourself so, Miss Avila. Why, it was exactly as you said, was it not? You were thinking of dear Hedgelina and nothing more. I suppose I was at that. Huh? How do you know my sister's name? I assure you, young miss, under no circumstances did I tail you to the Nanawa mines to eavesdrop on your intimately personal dialogue with your beloved sister. Yeah, definitely not that. You have the right of it. Blinded by the prospect of fortune and fame, I lost sight of myself and what I was truly fighting for. My honor and my sister's trust will not easily be regained, but I will not shrink from the challenge. Good, good. There's a mushroom. One mystery still remains. Before the thief had identified the ring as fake, he had already acquired the key to the storeroom. Clearly, the second prize, this ring of inquiry, was his target from the start. But why? There must be some pattern to the items the fiend has stolen, a pattern that betrays his true intentions. The treaty blade, Azima's virtue, the ring of inquiry, all relics with quite a history, or, to be more precise, relics from the era of Belladinus. I'm sure I'm pronouncing that wrong. You thinking there? He is thinking. His brain's working really hard. Oh-ho! If that is so, the answer is clear as day. The fiend means to found Eorzea's greatest museum of Belladine history, pushing up the prices and gouging honest men out of their hard-earned coin. Doubtless another one of his cards will appear on the scene to tell us just as much. No, Hildebrand. See, not even Dim agrees. Oh! Tail. Oh no. Wait, how big is that card? That is a big card! Well, there goes the mushroom. Oh no! Sir, this is not the Prometheus School of Running! Roll out of the way! There he goes, off to live with the gold saucer. Can I have that emote of the glasses push up? I have enjoyed our little game, but all good things must come to an end. I shall claim the 4 sacred treasures, and justice shall be served. I can? Really? Wait, really? Oh, I need it. I need it. Also, hello, welcome back. It's good to see you again. So this is the thief's final challenge to us. But what are these 4 treasures of which he speaks? He's just flopping around like a Magikarp. Where the 4 treasures of Belladia become one, the wicked shall be judged for in the blazing light of sun. What? He's just always naked. An old legend, little more than a fairy tale at that. and yet it seems the Phantom believes there is some truth in these words. 4 sacred relics from Belladia. The Warden's justice? Lofty words coming from a glorified footpad. One who's winning over the common folk by the day, if rumors are to be believed. It would seem the tales of a master thief ruffling the feathers of the rich and famous have won the man more than a few admirers. Consider his targets thus far. An old down collector and her hired thugs, a trading mogul and the brass blades, and now a mining magnate and the stone torches. Is it any surprise that the sympathies of ordinary Oldans would lie with the perpetrator rather than his victims? Depends on the character race, but it comes from the Scholastic questline, which is the more serious... Oh, perfect, so I'll run into it. Excellent. Astutely observed, Miss L. Our quarry clearly harbors no small degree of resentment for wealth and authority. Might his next target be a member of the syndicate? Perhaps the Sultana herself. And Hildebrand's just still crushed. Aha! Then it would be his downfall. For the greater the challenge, the higher I rise. Just one moment, if you would. Mark my words, ye of many faces. There is but one man who shall lay claim to the 4 lost relics of Belladia, and it shall be Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire. Yes, I'm sure that inspires us all with great confidence. Oh. Was that? No, it couldn't be. Huh. Methinks Godbert may need a new pair of spectacles. Is he referring to himself in the third person? Oh my word. This entire questline is just shenanigans. Oh! The credits! The end credits! It's a race to recover the 4 lost relics of Belladia. As the fiend's true identity and aspirations are revealed, will Eorzea fall prey to the forces of evil? Or will our hero do what only a Manderville can? Her last vow! They're frozen. The key to the next case is a mask. Have you ever worn a mask for so long that you forgot what you actually looked like? I have. And how did they... He has the chicken. How did they freeze in midair like that? Talk about it. Oh. Talk about a mystery. Oh well. See you next time. Ah, the next quest. We continue. Well, actually, I need to check something because I just saw I got messages, so I gotta check this and see what people. I got drama I gotta deal with after this. Enkidu and the Goblin. Is this like the true duo of Final Fantasy? It's the chicken and the Goblin. Well, I would share with you a shocking new turn in the Phantom Thief case. I was wondering when you'd show up, Dimma. I hope you haven't made any plans for the day, because we've got a situation on our hands. Remember our good friend, the Phantom Thief? Well, it seems he's decided to branch out from burglary to cold-blooded murder. If the rumors are to be believed, he's claimed 3 victims already, all influential members of Uldan society. Master of Many Faces has been kind enough to leave one of his signature calling cards at every scene, leaving no doubt as to the identity of the murderer. The message is always the same. The weight of 5 corpses will bring the scales of justice to balance. More riddles. Not that you'll hear me complaining. No, the only thing my readers like more than a good mystery is a good murder mystery. You know, I think the victims of said murders would prefer otherwise. Ever since the story broke, the Mithril Eye's been selling like Pond's cakes. The only rub is that it's left me no time to look into the thief's last message. Until now, that is. Shall we, Dima? The hidden treasure of Ul'dah, was it? If there's anyone who can shed some light on this, as it's you-know-who. To the sun-soaked tapestries. Excellent. Okay, give me just 1 minute. I'm gonna deal with this, situation that needs my attention for a second. Wait, why do I have a new emote? I have read! I forgot I have read! I got read! And fist pump! Ha! Do the Manderville dance. It's on brand for this. There we go. Raid. Oh. Yeah. What is reading but raiding words for your mind? It's okay. I only have 1 brain cell and it doesn't work right anymore. Okay, there we go. Now let us continue. Sorry about that. Sun-silk tapestries. Ul'dah. I don't know why I don't like having my recall set to any other zone. Merry Christmas! Merry Crisis! Merry Chrysler! Well now, if it ain't my favorite venture, and my favorite Mithril Eye reporter along with him, tell me, what have I done to deserve the pleasure of your company today? Chrysler. This time of year? And no time of year. I'm not even- okay. Someone stole, you know how like cars will have little like the brand, the make or whatever of the car symbol on the front of their cars sometimes? Someone stole that and my grill off of my car. I have not hit anything. I've not even like bumped a curb while parking. There is no damage to my vehicle. Those 2 things are just gone. I have no idea why I have a super boring, inexpensive used car. And so I don't know of all things why they would take that. They're not even metal. They're plastic. So that's my weird, bizarre Christmas story for you. Someone stole my car grill. Oh my gosh. Alright, anyways, sorry. Now that I can breathe again. Back to Wymond. I see. As much as I'd like to help two of my best mates, I'm afraid you found old Wymond at a loss. Old Daw has more than its fair share of treasures, hidden and otherwise. I reckon our phantom friend could be after just about any of them. I can tell you this much, though. Whatever the thief's got his eyes on, it's got the Sultan sworn in a right dither. Word has it they formed a regiment of their best and brightest to safeguard the royal vaults from this very threat. Oh no. The Sultan sworn aren't like to be forthcoming with information, but it's the only lead we've got. Come on, Dimma. I'd say it's time we paid a visit to the heart of the sworn. Oi, hold up there, El. I ain't generally the worrying type, but you may want to think twice before getting yourselves involved in this. A man in my business develops a nose for danger, and this time the stench is something fierce. You're a reporter, Ellie, and a fine one at that. Don't put that pretty neck of yours at risk trying to play hero. Oh no. Please don't become Lois Lane. Your concern is touching, but I can assure you that I'm ready for whatever dangers lie ahead. Besides, being a reporter is about more than selling papers. I have a duty to seek out the truth and convey it to the people. Come, Dimma, time is of the essence. Ellie's kind of badass. She'll be fine. Gotta have more faith in her, Wymond. Bonk. Bonk. Just bonking into everything. Wait a minute. My sense of direction is terrible. I'm just taking I was like, oh, I'll be cool. I'll run there through the prettiness of the holidays. It's in the Alchemist Guild. No! Why am I so bad at directions? Should check out. Ooh. Can I stand on them? They're lights. That's so nice. I love that. Ah, Humphrey. Of course, Humphrey. Yes, my friend. I totally know who you are. Halt! Only authorized personnel are allowed in. Tall bugger me with a broadsword. It's the Gentleman of Light's adventuring companion, and that catty but cute reporter from the Mithril Eye. Wait, do we know Humphrey? We might know Humphrey already. Well, well, if it isn't the self-styled Warrior of Light. Oh. Tell me, what tall tales did you spin to the Sultan sworn recruiter to land yourself in this position? We do know Humphrey. He's the liar! He's the liar! Oh, only the 12's honest truth, miss. Seeing that the Gentleman of Light standing tall and triumphant that day, it moved me. To the depths of me soul, like. I vowed to put aside my sketchy past and serve the realm just like my hero, Master Hildebrand. The Sultan sworn were impressed with my commitment and my sword arm, and they gladly welcomed me into their ranks. Wait, don't tell me. You've come to assist Master Hildebrand in his investigation, have you? Cor, why didn't you say so sooner? It's the least I could do to help the mates who united me with my role model. You'll be wanting to speak with Felice. She's one of the Sworn's best, and something of a history buff, it'd seem. When she heard the thief was targeting the 4 relics of Belladia, she personally stepped forward and volunteered to lead the investigation. If anyone has the information you're looking for, it'd be her. Wait here while I get her. I can trust you not to touch anything, aye? Okay. So I'm assuming what they did to initiate Humphrey was like, you see this trap right here. As a Sultan Sworn and future Paladin, you need to realize and be able to identify that this trap is indeed a trap, and the trap may be trapped, because you see a trap is a trap. And that's basically the entire Paladin storyline. Freaking game. A pleasure to meet you, Felice. My name is Ellie, from the Mithril Eye. As you may have heard, we're researching the Phantom Thief case, and would appreciate any information that may shed light on recent events. The pleasure is mine, Miss Ellie. And if I'm not mistaken, that would make your companion friend here one Dima Louis, yes? Here's a random tournament arc. I'm in the middle of that right now. I haven't done it again because I don't want to do the tournament arc. I picked it up and they took me to the tournament thing and I went, no! And I ran away. You know Dima? As any regular reader of the Mithril Eye would, I must confess to being something of an unabashed fan of your work. Though it hardly befits my station to say this, I was secretly hoping that you would show up to assist in the investigation. Doubtless the inspector, too, will also welcome a helping hand. Oh, there he is. The Sultan Sworn, the elite of Ul'dah's elite. I can only hope they prove more competent than the bungling mercenaries I've dealt with thus far. Excuse you, I'm very competent. Inspector Briardine, always one step ahead of us. Miss Ellie, Dima, a moment, if you would. Right there. Very good. Now face me and don't move an elm. What? Inspector! What is that in your... Demasking dust. A formula of my own devising that will allow us to see right through the thief's disguises. Analyzing the mask left behind at Vesper Bay, I was able to identify its composition and synthesize a counteragent that would dissolve the disguise whilst leaving the wearer's face intact. In any event, it would appear the two of you are indeed who you appear to be. Yes, I am. Brilliant, Inspector. The Phantom Thieves pulled the wool over our eyes for the last time. I fear it won't be so simple. The ingredients necessary to produce the dust are exceedingly rare. Even with the entire resources of the Sultan Sworn at our disposal, we were only able to produce a limited supply. I see. Well, I suppose it's better than nothing. That said, have you been able to identify the thief's next target? A hidden treasure of Ul'dah, the last of the 4 relics of Belladia. I fear not. I've pored through the histories time and time again, but the only mention of these 4 relics is a vague reference to an old prophecy. Most serious scholars consider it little more than a fairy tale. When darkness falls and hope fades to despair, 4 warriors born of light shall descend in the righteous glare. The legend goes on to describe the 4 sacred artifacts, one each possessed by these 4 Belladian heroes, but makes no mention as to their appearance or nature. 3 times we have tried to identify the thief's target, and 3 times has he foiled us by making off with something else entirely. Needless speculation will only play to the fiend's strengths. All artifacts of Belladian origin have been sealed within the Royal Vault, and a regiment of our finest assigned to its protection. I have furnished all the guards with a supply of demasking dust, and instructed them to be on the lookout for any suspicious personages. The Blackguard will be in chains before he can lay a dirty hand on the vault doors, let alone treasures within. You have our word, my lady. And there they go. There we go. But there are even more disturbing matters at hand. Doubtless you have heard of the recent rash of murders perpetrated by our quarry. The Sultan Sworn have launched an investigation, but the truth of the matter is that we have been far too occupied with the defense of the vaults to make any meaningful progress. We would be most grateful for any assistance you could offer. A lady asks, and a gentleman answers. Oh, there he is! It is he. He is back. Cast all worry from your heart, my lady. Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, has arrived to set right what is wrong and bring the wicked to justice. And this must be the demasking dust. That is the talk of the palace. Ah, but you need not waste your supply on me, Inspector. I assure you that I am exactly who I claim to be. A shame, that. So sassy. Nah, everyone gotta text me when I'm streaming this. I was like, people I have not spoken to in months are just like, hello! Let me talk to you right now. Inspector Hildebrand, we were not expecting you, but your services are most welcome. I will share all I know about the recent murders. The killer has claimed 3 victims thus far: the head of a publishing consortium, a high-ranking government official, and an influential scholar. Other than that, they were all influential figures in their respective circles. We can identify no common threads connecting the 3. Oh ho, this will prove a most satisfying case to crack indeed. And what of the method of killing? Conked over the head with a cudgel? Gutted with a great sword, strangled with a subligar, mayhap. I'm afraid we've identified no pattern. In any event, the murderer plots the deaths of 2 more even as we speak. You must take action, and quickly. Understood, my lady. Clues may be scarce, but worry not. My realm-renowned powers of deduction are more than up to the task. I will see this burglar turned butcher delivered to justice. Your presence is heartening indeed, Inspector Hildebrand. Friends, please take this demasking dust with you. I fear we can spare but a single sachet, but I trust you will put it to good use. Oh no. I feel like Hildebrand is not going to put it to good use. Okay. Where is he? He's literally right there. Come to accompany me on yet another case, friend. I like your gusto. But if you are auditioning to be my assistant, I fear that role has already been filled most ably. Still, a gentleman welcomes the support of all his admirers. I shall henceforth name you thusly, Dimma, my ever-loyal associate. And now, my ever-loyal associate, the investigation calls. I propose that we begin by inspecting the site at which the most recent victim has met his demise. My questioning about the place has revealed that the scholar's body was found not far from the 80 sins of Sasamo? Even the most circumspect of criminals cannot help but leave behind clues. Clues that will not elude my gaze. Friends, let us be off. Pray, alert me should you see anyone suspicious, my ever-loyal associate. We must put Miss Felice's demasking dust to good use. Okay. Oh, what? Quest already almost done? And here I am, I'm like, yes. Let's teleport there, and meanwhile I can just literally walk outside the western gate. Meow. New deer! Flowers? Yes, it is all becoming clear now. Our phantom killer is a florist, who in his hurry to escape carelessly mislaid his wares. Just what do you think you're doing? Eh? I'm the one that put those flowers there, eh? To honor the memory of me poor boy, you dare defile his memory? Eh? 1,000 pardons, my lady. Please accept my most sincere condolences on your loss. I am Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire. I swear to you on my own dear mother's name that your son's killer will be brought to justice. As I was just saying, these flowers were clearly placed here by the family of the deceased, which can only mean... Leave this place. Run away while you still can. Run far, far away. Run or he'll turn you into a zombie just like my poor, poor boy. What? A living person turned into a zombie? Nonsense. Not nonsense, my boy. History. Or have you not heard the horrors of Sildee? Aye, Old Oz sibling nation, against which we waged war centuries ago. Much blood was shed on both sides, aye. But I speak of far greater horrors than death, an unholy draught brewed by the Sildan alchemist, one with the power to turn the living into the undead, that his nation might command an army of mindless, deathless soldiers, the traitors spurned. I turned my poor boy into a heap of rotten flesh and ran him through. But you won't hear that from the Sultan sworn. All knows why, but they whisked the body away before I could so much as pay me last respects. The traitors spurned. I'd heard the stories, but I never thought them true. To be able to procure such a frightening thing, just who are we dealing with here? A Sildan, I'm sure of it. Only a Sildan would know the recipe. But the last remnants of Sildee died 4 centuries ago, you say. Oh, they did! He calls himself the Phantom Thief, he does. But did it ever occur to ye that he might be an honest-to-God's phantom? Heard the tales from my own great-great-grandma, I did. About the 4 relics of Belladia and the powers they hold. The power to exact justice. Spectre of Sildee has returned to wreak vengeance on us. Woe, woe unto us all! Have the 4 warriors of light forsaken us? My dear boy, if only you'd become a traitor like your father. If only you'd kept your nose out of those history books and never so much breathed the accursed name of Sildee. But you did, and now we're doomed! Doomed! Doing some thinking there, Dim? Oh, we are all doing some thinking. That bleeding Whoreson's here somewhere. I can feel it in me follicles. The most potent hair tonic in the realm has ever seen? Aye. That it was for all a fortnight before my flowing locks fell out all over again. And just as I was chatting up a lovely young lass at the quicksand, just a twisted knife and extra ilm. Montbank charlatan. I'll find that so-called inspector and his sorry band, and pull every last strand of hair out from their bleeding skulls. Oh, that's horrifying. That is completely terrifying. I don't like it. Sibling strife. It's all becoming clear to me now. That dear old woman's testimony has confirmed that which I had suspected from the start. Like a zombie picking away at its rotting flesh, Hildebrand, agent of inquiry and Spectre Extraordinaire has peeled away the foul scab of uncertainty to reveal the truth within. Open your ears and feast your minds on the fruits of my flawless deduction. Our phantom thief is a phantom indeed, a wayward spirit caught between the realm of the living and dead, for nigh on centuries since meeting a tragic end on the battlefield. As such, our course of action is clear. We must placate this tortured soul that it might abandon its vengeful vendetta and travel to the next life in peace. But what is the true nature of the Spectre's grievances? Without this knowledge, we cannot hope to assuage its rancor. Let us begin our search for the Thaumaturge's Guild. Doubtless the tomes there contain a wealth of knowledge on the ill blood between the sibling nations. Notwithstanding the abject stupidity of everything else that came out of your mouth, some knowledge of Sildee might serve us well. Go research as you will, and do take as much time as you need. You can count on me, Inspector Briardine. Whatever knowledge is to be gleaned at the guild, it shall not escape my inspector's eye. My throat is starting to hurt, so this will probably be relatively short. I'm still kind of tired from yesterday. I was up till 5:30 on the night before Christmas, and then I drove a very far distance, and then I drove back a very far distance, and then I slept for like 12 hours, and I am still tired. Gods be good. You're the adventurer who saved me back at the ruins. Researching the ancient feud between Ul'dah and Sildee, are you? Why, I'm pleased to say I have more than a passing familiarity with ancient history. To understand the history of the sibling nations, one must go back further still, to the birth of their mother nation, Belladia. The Fifth Astral Era was an age of untold wonders, when the arcane arts burgeoned and the great civilizations that commanded such powers flourished. This age of enlightenment would not last, however. Power bred avarice, and avarice bred resentment. It culminated in the War of the Magi, which brought the great floods of the Sixth Umbral Calamity, which in turn swallowed once proud nations and left a battered wasteland in its wake. Mages were reviled and persecuted for having caused this catastrophe, with many forced to leave their homelands or face death. It was a small band of those survivors that found their way to Thanalan, where they would found the nation of Belladia some 8 centuries agone. Imagine a government of mages, by mages, and for mages. What wonders might have been wrought had Belladian civilization survived to this very day. Alas, this was not to be. Oop, bonk, sorry, my bad. Greetings, traveler. You would learn of the war between Ul'dah and the fallen Sultanate of Sildee. It would be my pleasure to enlighten you. The two city-states coexisted for several generations. Dust Bunny, what are you doing? Get out of the wall! Thank you. The two city-states coexisted for several generations until the bad blood between them boiled over, culminating in outright war. As you might deduce from the present state of affairs, Ul'dah emerged victorious, leaving its once proud sibling nation in smoldering ruins. As the histories tell it, the battles fought between the sister nations were the stuff of nightmares. In a desperate attempt to overcome Ul'dah's superior numbers, Sildan alchemists devised the most horrific stratagem. Employing a frightful formula known as the Traitor's Spurn, they brought their fallen warriors back as undead soldiers. Some theories have it that they even employed the potion on those of the living who were too weak or wounded to fight. Sends shivers up the spine just thinking about it, no? It is truly a crowning glory of our fair nation that our forebears were able to emerge victorious against these horrors. Alright. Dust Bunny is a camera hog, and you can't tell me otherwise. Dimma. Don't surprise me like that. What's this? You're here not for your studies, but to learn of the bad blood between Ul'dah and Sildee? 2 scales, one of gold, one of silver. The gold of Ul'dah weighing prosperity and power, the silver of Sildee weighing knowledge and power. But the power sought by the two nations differed greatly. Yes, greatly indeed. The power wrought by Ul'dah prosperity was that of justice and good, while the power wrought by Sildan knowledge was horrific beyond belief. The power to rip the living soul out of a man and render him a mindless killing machine. On this matter, the histories are clear, but riddle me this, my friend. Who writes the histories, and what does this say of the words writ within? Yes, truth can be elusive and fickle as the shifting sands. As one example, did you know that the war against Sildi, Ul'dah, and Amalja warriors fought side by side? Likely you did not, and neither did I until I encountered a faded passage in an ancient text buried deep in our archives. And yet, in the histories read by the populace, you will see no mention of this most fascinating fact. Might it be that someone at some time deemed this particular truth less than convenient? But I have said enough already. Plot thickens. Yeah, I think I'll finish talking to this last person, and then I'll probably call it a night on the stream, because I can feel my voice trying to go right now. That is not ideal. Stop talking to me! I don't want to fight you for a card! You don't say. It's not every day someone comes to our halls to research Sildi. As a fellow student of history, though, I more than welcome the conversation. Beladian civilization flourished in relative peace until twin sons were born to the royal family. The two were fierce rivals, and when they came of age and their father passed, each one claimed that he was the rightful heir to the throne. With neither son willing to relinquish his claim, they agreed to split their kingdom in two, forming the twin nations of Ul'dah and Sildi. But unlike the two proud princes, the sibling nations developed a penchant for rivalry. Oh, interesting. Okay. We're just gonna go ahead and stand over here by Hildebrand and chill out. And I'm gonna call it a night here. It's been a good time hanging out with you. I know it was short, but post-holiday throat says no. So I'll probably be back in a couple days or so. So yeah, I will see you next time. And try to burn through more of this. I'd like to get through as much of the Hildebrand storyline as I can before patch comes out. But patch soon! January 10th. We'll see if I'm able to do stream on patch day, but I will definitely be streaming that when it comes out. So look forward to that. Anyways, thanks for hanging out, and I will see you next time. Good night!